and just play. So if you weren't watching my failed Rocket League stream, I'll at least give you a quick synopsis of why I am upset. So I noticed a little while back that, like, once I started retro streaming, that OBS and Elgato were not playing nice when it came to streaming retro games. Once you got it set up, it was great, because then I could capture video on my computer from these old consoles, but then Elgato had, or not, Elgato and OBS had a really hard time talking to each other. So trying to switch back from 480 to 1080 just did not work. It was always stuck in 480, even with the PS4 hooked up, even with different consoles hooked up. And doing some research, it seems like at some point during the process of switching between those resolutions, it actually corrupts your settings so that OBS or Elgato will always display in 480 on OBS, and the only thing you can do is delete everything, including all of your settings, and re-add Elgato to a brand new template. So this happened once before. I had to delete all my layouts, all my settings, and it happened again. I had to delete all my stuff again for the second time, and I am not having that anymore. So I'm going to try some other streaming and recording solutions for retro gaming, but for now, I'm just not gonna do it. I installed, what's it called? I installed Streamlabs OBS, and I was ready to just transition to that in full, because I do not want to deal with that crap. I have no patience for software that does not behave as intended. It's part of why I never got into PC gaming in the first place, because I just didn't want to deal with the crap. And so I downloaded Streamlabs OBS. It looks pretty cool. I want to try it. My thing is it doesn't have support for OBS Virtual Cam, which is software I use for the talk show, so that my co-hosts can also see the stream in almost real time without having to watch the stream separately and then have to deal with the delay. So because that doesn't work, I then can't use Streamlabs OBS for that specific purpose. So I can't just completely switch from one to the other, because there's different pros and cons in both. Alright, while we're here, we can at least talk about... We can talk about Stern Pinball Arcade and some of the Pinball Arcade news. It was actually kind of frustrating, because, like, a couple days after I bought these tables in Stern Pinball Arcade, just the Pinball Arcade got released to the Switch, and it has way more tables on it, including the Bally, I think, Williams and Bally ones. So there's like 70 tables on that. This one has maybe 12 on it, of which I've bought half of them. Including these tables are in the other Pinball Arcade game, which is a lot more robust. And so I'm a bit hurt that I bought these on the old game. But oh well. If you are a pinball fan, or have any interest in these replica tables and playing them on a digital platform, you should grab the Williams and Bally boards soon, because Farsight Games lost the rights to these games, and those tables will be gone at the end of June. So I'm gonna have to do some debating here. I've kind of found a second wind with pinball video games here. I used to love regular old pinball on the NES. For some reason, I just had a thing for that game, and I played a lot of it. I think just like my general enjoyment of pinball. Just it can get very hypnotic. Of just trying to keep the ball up. And then I loved Pinball Fantasy on the PC. That came out 2 years later. And what got me to do pinball again was being able to play it on the Switch. I've played hours of pinball on the Switch just because it's such a good game to play on the train. And so for that purpose, I've been playing a lot of this. And I really enjoy it. Let's talk about the table now. Oh, okay, we got another ball. As you can see, we got Slimer comes out. You got the ball running through the city. There are some trick shots you can choose before you launch the ball in order to get bonus points. Oh man, that was no good. I need to find, what was my camera angle? I think it was this one. Yeah, where it follows. What else is going on? I love hitting the ball up that ramp and then depositing your ghosts.
Triple Super Jackpot! Storage Facility Multi-Ball!
Does anyone out there have any experience with Streamlabs OBS? I think that's going to be my mission tomorrow. Try and get that working. For now, though, just let's wind it down. Play some pinball. I did make some upgrades to the stream. I've got... Whoa, we got multi-ball. I've got MooBot set up, so it's a little better moderation. Haven't really had to use it, though. I think the people that have been watching and subscribing have been awesome people. You've been great to talk to every time I've engaged with you guys. And I really appreciate you. Oh, geez. I've never seen slow down in this game before. I always thought this ran at like a rock solid 60. Beard. Alright. Yeah, so you can use the flippers to change your skill shot here. I don't really know what each of those things are. I just kind of do it. Oh, and I love those bumpers. They're kind of telekinetic in that they take control of the ball and they fling the ball in weird ways. It's really interesting. I wish I've seen this machine in real life, but I didn't notice that it did that. I never got to actually play it at the time. So yeah, still making upgrades, still working on getting this broadcast to be the best it can be. I've got donations set up, so if see, as you can see there where the ball stalled and then came back rolling back down. That is one of the effects of the table. Hey, okay, we got a high score. That's something. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, let's back out of here.